Hello YouTube, this is my Elemental Hero video. I did a video 2 months ago, I believe. So here is like a brand new one, and see if you like the way I'm building it now. Alright, I run one Elemental Hero Shadows. He is a searcher and a mystical space typhoon, depending on how many Elemental Hero monsters I have on the field. Here's my newest one, Elemental Hero Heat. What it does is every single Elemental Hero that I control, he gains it of 200. If I have 5, he gains 1,000, including himself. I run 2 Prismas. What it does is it allows me to search for fusion material monsters, and I get to take its name for the turn. I run 2 Elemental Hero Blade Edge. It is unaffected by trap cards. 2 Elemental Hero Blade Edge. It is a piercer. 1 Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. Since that I have 12 normal spell cards, he comes in handy because of I just revealed a top card of my deck, and if it's a spell card, I get to play it next turn. I run it on 2 Elemental Heroes Darkman. Pretty much it. I run 3 King of the Swamps. Alright, I'm gonna be mean for 1 second. So here it goes. The thing is, when he is in my deck, in my graveyard, and on my field, he is just a fusion material. That's it. When he is in my hand, I can pitch him to give me a polymerization from my deck. Every single time I do these combos with him, people get mad. They tell me that I'm not supposed to do it. Well, I checked the ruling multiple times, and I am right. I get to pitch it in my graveyard to get poly. I get to use it as a fusion material as well. Sorry about that, but people get me mad every single time. They think that I am doing something wrong just because an Elemental Hero deck is just whooping them. I run 2 Elemental Hero Wood. Allows me to get a polymerization from my graveyard or just from my deck. I run 1 necrovallys. What it does is I remove it from play to negate 1 attack. I run 2 Elemental Hero Necroshade. What it does is that for 1 time only, I get to go and normal summon a Elemental Hero monster from my hand. I run 2 Elemental Hero Ocean. On my second standby phase, I get to get a Elemental Hero monster or Destiny Hero from the field to my hand or from the graveyard to my hand. And 1 shenanigan just allowed me to get me my Elemental Hero Wood, Wildheart, Ocean, or my King of the Swamp. Onto my monsters, onto my magics. I run a total of 12, I believe. I run 2 polys. It allows me to it just allowed me to just fuse from my hand or from the field. I run only 3 Miracle Fusion. It just allows me to fuse inside my graveyard and onto the field, and the field as well. I run 2 E's. Allows me to search in my deck for any Elemental Heroes I chose. Here is the newest one. I run the 2 R's. Ever since that the new Merrick structure deck comes out, it's been hard for me to destroy the necrovallys because it's hard for me to fuse inside my graveyard. So I have this. This one could either be a heavy storm or could it be a MS. It could be like a mystical space typhoon, depending on how many elements or hero monsters I have on the field. Monster Reborn, and a giant grenade. So I believe I ran only 12. Onto my traps. I run 2 Paradox Fusion. If I control a fusion material monster and my opponent special summon use a spell or trap card effect, I could just go ahead and play it. I get to remove my fusion monster from play for 2 turns, and it will negate it. This is a solemn for my elemental hero deck. I run one Mirror Force, staple of course, 1 damage gate. Since my elemental hero monsters are considered weak, every single time that I take a battle damage, I get to play this, and I get to calculate the differences of the damage. Once I calculate the differences of the damage, I get to special summon the monster that is equal to or lower than the damage. I run 1 Return from a Different Dimension. It helps when I have to miracle everybody out of play. I run 1 Threatening Ward. I had 2, but since I put in Elemental Hero Heat, I'm going to test it out at 1. 1 Torrential Tribute, and 2 of the Royal Decree. That will kill mostly people's decks right there because they need their trap cards. The trap cards are built to destroy. So in order for me to keep my elemental hero monster safe, I put in some Royal Decrees in the deck just to make sure that my monster will survive. Now lastly, on to my fusions. I run 1 elemental hero Goddess, attacks everything on the field once, including the searchers of the deck. I run 2 Plasma Vice. It pierces, and if I discard 1 card out of my hand, I get to destroy the attacking 1 face-up attacking monster. I put in a Dragon Knight Draco Equus. I rarely bring him out. The only time I brought him out is if I use King of the Swamp effect and my Draco Garna in my hand. This one also helps because I get to dump any warriors I want, any warriors I absolutely want. I run 1 elemental hero Wild Wingman. Allows me to pop the backfields. My favorite card, Elemental Hero Shiny Flare Wingman. It is a burn. He had the burn effect. If I had destroy a card, he will take the damage equal to its attack as well. I run 2 of the Necro Shamans and 2 of the Dark Frights because since I have Necro Shades in my graveyard, since I have Necro Shades in my hand, he tends to be a dead draw. So for me to have these ones, it allows me just to fuse them out of my hand, just like that. I run 1 elemental hero Terraforma and 2 absolute. This one makes my deck so broken. If I summon him out and I summon out absolute, I get to tribute absolute on him, and he gets to attack for 5,000. Best part is absolute effect is to destroy everything on the field except for spells and trap cards. That means this could be like a TKO for me. I'm thinking of getting 1 more. absolute before the new Element Hero cards comes out, and one shiny flare Phoenix Enforcer. So yeah, that's my deck. I'm getting really annoyed how like next year everybody's gonna run Elemental Heroes just because of that one cards. So basically I'm gonna be kind of upset. So just hit me up, give me your feedbacks, tell me what to take out, tell me what to take in, and I just hope that like I get to face you soon.